Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play GearCity with me, Alpha Pi Omega and Republic Motors. So, in the last episode we have finished two cars, and the first one is Rudolph, which is a sedan type vehicle that will be ready in January 1905. And we also put into production our second trim of Natalia, which is a fairly cheap phaeton aimed at young women, if I'm not mistaken, if I remember that correctly. Yes, 25 to 35 female. It already is making us quite a lot of money, which is good. And we left off at the point where we understood and decided that we need to build a new factory. Well, we understood the need for the factory, and then we decided to do it. So I have ran the calculations. There's a number of things that we could do here, and I'm gonna probably try the most risky one. We are going to build the factory in Philadelphia without using any type of loan at all. So the factory will look as follows. As we need it for 1st January, well, January 1905, there's no first there, January 1905, we need to use that as our point. And I decided that we are going to build a factory that's gonna build 221, is it? No. I want a number that can be divided by 3. So 210, that would be 203, 219, or 222. So either or. Come on. Or 224. That would work as well. The construction of this will cost us 1.4 million and will be ready, as I mentioned, on 1st of January 1905. I don't know why I keep saying first there. It's just a habit, I guess, from Europe and Vazawas 4. So we'll have 3 production lines. Each, if I'm calculating correctly, can produce 78 cars. So let's hope that's gonna work. Now, when I built the factory, nothing will really happen right now, but there's a factory under construction, and when I end the turn, we are going to start losing a bit of money each month for construction cost. I don't know where it is. Here, construction. So we can only hope that we'll have enough. Actually, we don't need to stay in positive numbers all the time, because it would be preferable, but as we pay for the factory, if we are, for example, at a loss of 10,000, we can cover that for a while. So let's see what our sheet is going to look like in a month. Okay, we're still in a profit. 16,563 in a positive, and you can see that we are paying 88,977 bucks for construction. So that is good. I think I might even go and increase the price of our car a bit to increase the profit. Taxes are going to kill us. Okay, these sales are dropping, so I need to drop the price again. I did a mistake. Let's drop it to 2,800 because we need it to be slightly better. Okay, so we sold more than we produced, even the reserves, and we have a positive cash flow of 66,000. So that's good, because we already paid about 240,000 for the factory, I think, 240,000, and yet we are increasing our income. Hey, we got a CGM award. Best phaeton in the entire world is our 1902 Republic Motors Natalia trim 1903. Nice. This will boost the image, morale, and sales. So let's keep doing a great job. We sold 880 Natalias last year on 1902s. Okay, there are some types that we can't use. Oh, we have a new phaeton type called Bailey. New contract request, folding race series, new racing series, and new competition. Okay, that's not a problem. So let's spend one more month. Okay, we're still in positive numbers. We sold the rest of our reserves. And I believe it won't take much longer before we can see that we will be good. I think we're still in the danger zone, but we'll be doing fine. Okay, now is the time to modify our carriage again. But here we're going to see that it's way more expensive. Okay, so if we went with a major modification again, the overall score will increase to 50, which is still decent. Strength will increase to 51, comfort will increase to 54, performance will increase to 43, dependability to 86, and manufacturing requirements to 60. But look at that. If I went with just significant, there is no more difference, and it's actually going to be way cheaper. Okay, so I'm gonna go with significant modification here. We are going to modify the engine as well. And again, there is no difference here. Well, actually there is in the fuel economy, but it's so insignificant that I don't think it's important to do that. Okay, so let's do a significant modification here. And how's the gearbox? We're using only one gearbox. Okay, again, no difference. So let's do it. And we'll need to redesign. Wait, what am I doing? Do not show again. Modify a vehicle. Republic Motors Natalia 1903. So we're gonna do a new trim here, which is going to use the same components again, and I'm going to design it. So with the new components, we are looking at specific 48, which is the same that we have right now. Are there any differences? Luxury 22, safety 55. Okay, safety is a bit higher, so is dependability. Quality is higher, fuel is better, performance is the same, power is slightly bigger, handling is slightly more, and cargo is the same. Okay, this is going to be the last trim to this car before we come with a new generation of the vehicle. So I'm going to... how are we going to redesign it? Wait. I think we might want to do a little change on it. But what? Just to make it a bit more modern. Anything that we could do? Windshield wiper. Let's add a windshield wiper. I think we might put on a third. Oh, okay, that's wrong. Not auto mirror. Let's put on a third light in the middle, which is going to be way smaller and slightly higher and longer. So it's gonna have 3 lights. 2 will be... Actually, you know what I could do? Oh, damn it. Okay. So like this, and it's going to be... What am I doing? What the hell? My idea here was that I will put in a third light that will point slightly Wow, that does not work at all. Something is wrong. I wanted to put in a third light that would shine in the front of the car, but instead it just seems to be... It just seems to be tilting to the sides. Which is not at all what I wanted to do. Okay, never mind then. Let's keep it like it is. And we'll just put on... Do we have a rear? Yeah, let's put on a rear bumper instead. Damn, this is taking way longer than I expected. Okay, let's reduce width slightly and curve it. Also, it's blocking the backlights, so let's put it like this. Okay, that should work. So now we have a rear bumper. Okay, so we made some changes to the third instance of Natalia. So let's call this 1905 Natalia. Save it. And we will boost it again slightly to make the last generation perform better. So I don't think style has a... Actually, it does. Oh, it increases the quality as well. Okay, so if we went with style and max it out, it will increase the specific, and the luxury would do that as well. Okay, but we're changing it too much. This is, if you go over a certain amount, you will get a full project because it's way more complex than the original one, and the game will see that as a new design. So let's go with 49 here. Testing. Let's go with comfortability testing. Nope, that does nothing. Fuel economy still does nothing. Okay, never mind that. And if we increase the materials quality and made it way better. Wait, if I put it to max, yeah. Okay, if we put it higher, then we would get 50. Okay, so the next generation is going to be way more costly, 915, but is the last of the first generation, is the third trim that we're gonna have, and that's why we're going to do it. The project cost is 178,000. I'm not going to be that much in a hurry here, so let's just where's the design? Focus. Testing. Wait, this is wrong. This is wrong. We have 50, but where is the speed of the design? Can I not change it now? That's weird. I thought I could. Or I'm not seeing that. It was usually down here in the design, I believe. But okay, let's just have it designed in 5 months. I don't mind that. That's not that bad. Damn, I'm confused all of a sudden. It's weird. Okay, so it's a 1905 trim, and we'll have that one already in a couple of months. So now let's run this. One-time expenses. Oh, wow. Okay, that's the that's the upgrades of the components. But otherwise, if you put this in, we would be losing about 30,000 per month, right? Yep, we're losing about 26,000, but that is okay as we are building 88,000. That is good. Admin labor, we're paying for the research teams. Things are okay. So in the last year, we have sold 803 Natalias, which is good, and we got a new sedan type. Okay. Still losing a bit of money, but not bad. We're selling all of the cars that we are manufacturing. That's good. Still really good. Still really, really good. And I think we have just finished, yes, the 1905 Natalia, which is good, you know, because right now we should start making money again, yes, even if not much. And with 500,000 in the bank, and I can keep just pressing through the turns, making sure that while we continue. Okay, production. Oh, that's taxes. Okay, that's fine. We can use new technology. Sleeve valve. Good, good, good. Let's just go slowly through the months. Okay, 543,000. Just 2 more months and we are there. 2 more months and we are there. Yes, cash flow of 18,000. And we'll celebrate the Christmas right now and then open our new factory. Awesome. Yes, here you can see the cash flow dropping significantly, but that is because a new factory has been constructed and the research has been done. Awesome. So now I can go ahead and we can go to the R&D department and do the tricky thing. So we are going to end the 1902 Natalia because we do not need that one anymore. So let's end the production and we're going to keep the 1905 Rudolph and 1905 Natalia vehicles, which is great because we're going to produce these. The factory in New York with the 5 production lines is going to start producing Rudolphs. It can produce 73 of them. So let's start with 30. We're going to start slowly. And all 3 lines in Philadelphia will be producing. Let's go with 150 Natalia 3s. Now, we need to open new branches because now that we have way more capacity, we need places to sell them. So we were selling in New York and in Philadelphia. Now let's add Boston. We're gonna get a small branch there. And we're gonna build one in Baltimore. And actually I guess that's all for now. Where would be the population? Okay, so the next bigger city is Cleveland. And we get Chicago all the way over there if we need it. And those are all the big cities that we have here. Okay. Cleveland, there's Cincinnati or Buffalo. Well, okay then. I'm okay with that. So we got how many? 4 offices: Philadelphia, New York. Wait, branches: New York, Philadelphia, Baltimore, Boston. So 4 of them. That ought to do it. It's better to go slowly here. All of them got the same per capita, so we can use the same car price. Now, wait. Are we producing 30 and 150? Okay. So, the 1903... Wait, do we have any left? Oh yeah, we get some left. Okay. So let's just sell off on the last ones. We're gonna apply this to all 2,800. And the new ones we're gonna sell for 2,950. And Rudolph's we are going to sell, well, 4,432 would be kind of nice, but it's off the charts. We are producing them for, what was it, 2,000 something? Wait, I guess it's, no, I have to check the R&D, how much they cost. The cost is 1,760, so if we could sell them for 3,500, that would be decent. They are our premium brand, but not gonna produce too many of them. Okay, 3,600. That's 21 customers in Philadelphia. That's 7 in Baltimore. 7 in Boston, and 29 in, I think the price might be too high in New York, but we'll see. Let's start producing. Nah, you know what? I'm gonna drop it a bit. It's too much. 3,450. That will up it to how many in New York? 54. Okay, that sounds better. And I think quality-wise, we are. Yeah, we rock. There's no competition here. Foretold Eyebright and Derpia Penates are just abysmal, and they're selling a huge amounts of them. So it's end 1 month, and we are winning. Cash flow 189,000. We sold all of the Natalia's 1903s that we had left, and we produced 150 1905s and sold only 112. But we sold all Rudolphs that we made. All 30 of them, and we actually missed 52 sales. So that's kind of interesting. Let's increase the production speed of Rudolphs in New York. Say to 50. And we might want to open a new branch somewhere. Actually, let's look at the profitability of the branches right now. There is... Okay, the branch is here. Member cost, branch cost, total expenses. Okay, but can I see revenues? Revenue summary. Licensing revenues, contract revenues. City sales. Okay, this is it. So revenues in Baltimore are great. We're in profit everywhere except Philadelphia. Oh, but that's because we manufacture the cars there. So yeah, and the revenues are really decent. So sales and production, pretty good. Pretty good. So we might open another branch if we want to sell the rest of our cars, and that would mean we drop to even smaller cities. Let's open one in Cleveland. I actually trust Cleveland. It might be a decent city, and it has a decent sign. Going to cities with hundreds of thousands of people is not a good way. Like Pittsburgh would be probably at the profitability level. When going somewhere to like Richmond, you cannot pay for the office. You don't sell nearly enough cars. So let's apply these prices to all, and another turn, see if we're doing better. Yeah, okay. So the 1905 Natalias, we sold 188 of them. Actually, all that we produced in the reserves, and we sold all of the 1905 Rudolphs. That is just insanely good. That is just so good. We don't have any Yes, we don't have any expenditures, no bonds, no loans. And when you check that, we could now raise 3 million in bonds for, wow, that's 18 years. They will loan us 3 million for 18 years. What do you say today? It's pretty cool. So I'm gonna end one more turn, and now that we see that things are working fairly well, we have to see what we're gonna do next. Well, we're of course going to get a new car, but what car is that going to be? Well, for that we're going to look into the body type again. So in North America, Phaetons are the most popular, and then luxury sedans, then Tourings, and then sedans. So let's check the Tourings and luxury sedans to see what their requirements are. So the sedan that we designed looks like this. Safety and fuel are the most important. Rust is at 2 stars, with the cargo being slightly more important. The luxury sedan. Okay, of course. Wait, was the fuel here? Yeah, fuel and safety. Oh, here we can disregard fuel. Safety and luxury are the most important, and power. Power, cargo, and dependability. So these will require different types of components. What was the other one? Shooting brake, or where are you? The next most popular was Touring. I think that one is quite similar to sedan. So sedan we checked. Yeah, Touring requires more handling. So that would be... Yeah, it's an open or soft top 2-road vehicle. They were popular in the early days of the automobile as they offered more interior space compared to other vehicle types of the time. The style fell out of favor as sedans and other fixed-through vehicles became cheaper to manufacture. In the modern era, we call touring cars 4-passenger convertibles, or convertibles with a back seat. These convertibles have never regained its popularity. Actually, that's a car that I adore. I love the 4-seat convertibles. So if we had the carriage for this one, we're gonna have a problem with the handling though. I don't think that the performance, we have very dependable but not near as well performing chassis, so that's going to be a problem. And I kind of think we would need maybe a different engine as well. Well, the one thing that we could do is, I think the time is right to modify the match, which would give us actually quite a huge boost in everything, especially power would be good. Yeah, we would get quite a lot here. What about the chassis? The ladder would also gain quite a lot. Oh yeah, and the performance would greatly increase. And gearbox, we still have only one gearbox, but I think it's still enough. The match majorly modified would have 151 in torque, and the gearbox can handle 160, I think. Yeah, 174, so we do not need a better gearbox right now. So what I could do here is design a new, or not design, modify the chassis, modify the engine, and in the next episode we would design the new generation of Rudolphs and start the touring. Start the Tourings. I think that we could put that one into... Yeah, we're building 150 Natalias. If I went with 2 lines, we could get 140 instead. and dedicate the one extra production line that we have to the touring. The next expansion is going to be a bit harder because we will need to cover a lot of smaller cities like Columbus and Cincinnati and all of these cities. So I would probably wait, is there a no, the West Coast is not a good place to be right now. So we really have just a couple more cities here that are interesting. Toronto or Buffalo will be a good addition. But if you check, Montreal and Toronto have way less per capita, so that would be a problem. So Pittsburgh and Buffalo would be nice. Columbus might be too small. And then of course there's Chicago. Okay, so I could build another smaller factory somewhere. Maybe in Cleveland. Make it 3 production lines, but only aim for about 150 cars for now. That would be 1.3 million. We could definitely afford that and start the project on the two extra vehicles. Well, the new trims of the vehicles that we have. And honestly, we will need to give a thought to a new generation of Natalias, which will require a new engine. I don't think we could use the ladder chassis for it. But I don't think that the match engine would be optimal. Or we could use the match engine for Natalia and design a new engine for the Touring and for the next generation of Rudolph, for the next trim of Rudolph. But I don't think that adding a new engine would work. I think actually when you add a new engine to a car that you are trying to modify, it will not allow it. New trim. If I put in, Natalia. Yeah, and we would need the ladder and the match and the gearbox. Man, it would cost 80% of the new development time, so that's not entirely good. Yeah, it would cost 100% of the normal development cost because it's a new generation of the car. Oh well, so the question remains, what are we going to use for the new trim of Rudolph and for the new Touring that we're planning? Well, we can use the match in the beginning, but later on we'll need to put a better engine on the line. Well, a new engine. A new engine. Okay, but that's gonna come for the next episode. In this one, we have successfully built a new factory and basically quadrupled our sales numbers. So that's enough for today, and in the next episode we are going to take another step ahead. So I'll see you there.